Hey everyone! I know nobody's expecting a draw stream tonight. Well, I forgot that I was starting this up. Uh, for a while, we were doing it on Saturdays. Me, Chris from Hero Shack, and Mighty Geek Studios, and we were going through our different channels. And then because we're having a struggle to always be there on a Saturday, we ended up moving it over to Chris's channel permanently, and it was on Monday nights. But we decided to. Diana decided she didn't. We called it Diana's draw stream or something to that effect, but she decided that she wasn't really up to doing it on a regular basis. So I decided I would take it up, and well, there's just me here at the moment. Hopefully, very soon, Chris will be drawing. We'd started having a subject each week, but because this is the first week, and I just remembered like half an hour ago that I was going to be doing this. No real thing. So topic yet. I'm gonna wait for Chris to get here, hopefully, and we'll find out. Um, and that we'll decide, and hopefully, Mighty Geek shows up. So we'll be doing this for usually about an hour, hopefully every Monday, unless I'm away, of course. Uh, Saturday draw. I'm just letting Mighty Geek know where to come draw on, and I gotta contact other people tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully that works. Yes, it seems to have. I paused my VPN for the next couple hours so I could be online. So, how are you tonight, Joshua? We missed you at noon. So, I have no idea what I'm drawing tonight. We were going to be either doing just. We had started when we started rotating our channels, just drawing whatever, and then when we did Diana's draw stream, we ended up picking a subject matter each week. So I don't know what we're drawing, if we're gonna pick a subject matter or just draw whatever. I know it's my channel, my rules, right? So, but how was your weekend, Joshua? Let's see. Oh, I know what else I should do. Uh, Pause that. Let's see. Let's make sure we don't have anything else. We don't need up, not up. Live stream. Oh, you know what? Let's share this out. Okay. Okay, what? What I said? I'd say anything you want me to draw, but that could be dangerous. I know what my chat can be like. There we have Mr. Chris.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Hang on.
Hey, at least you found the room, right?
I'm getting there. Let's see if I can get this camera screen thing going.
Okay.
It did more updates, of course, when I came in. It always does.
Yeah, well, you don't use it that often, so the
Every time. It's like, oh my gosh. They must know I'm coming and they just hate me. Let's
no,
see.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just that you don't come on that often.
But how often does it need to be? They,
Well, apparently
they're always updating.
a little bit more often than you would think.
Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, hang on. Let's see. I got to find this right window. That appears to be correct. Okay. And now, if I start the virtual camera, I should be able to turn the camera on here. This is always fun. I always remember having issues with this. Uh, no video devices. I got video devices, you dummy. So how you doing tonight, Rick?
I'm doing good. So are we gonna pick a topic or are we just gonna draw whatever?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was asking.
Well, like before we were doing it, the Diana draws or the draw stream, whatever you want to call it.
A failed attempt.
I wouldn't say it was failed, but before we did that, when we were switching, we were just drawing whatever. But then when we got on there, we started picking a subject. So I wasn't sure what we were gonna want to do. So
Yeah, I'm not sure either. This is. I got to figure out how to get in there. I'm
oh,
looking at the video
okay.
settings right now,
Um.
and it's not seeing the camera.
Well, no, no, no. Oh, it's not seeing the camera. Well, you want the virtual camera, right?
Well, I've got the OBS virtual camera on,
Yeah.
but
Well,
it's
if
not
you
detecting it in the Discord app.
what if you go down to the camera thing? There's a button there, a little arrow on the camera, and if you click that open, it might say the OBS virtual cam in there.
Yeah, let me try. It's weird because I think I lost something here. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, it also says no devices. You stupid. The program. Turn on camera.
Uh,
Maybe that'll work. See
did
if
you
that does
click
anything.
in OBS? Have you got the button click? Maybe click it on and click it off for the
Yeah, I've
virtual.
done that, but it's it's just I got to figure out the thing in Discord again
Okay.
because it's definitely doing the correct camera. Let's see. Action needed. Update your username. Whatever. Let's see. Next. What's your name? Suggest
Okay,
your
let
name.
me.
Okay, submit.
You should
All right, you
have the
feel.
right rules. What rule? Yeah, you're an A-list heroes. Oh, you went green from red.
That's because I just did an update. So let's see if that helps me find my video stuff. Sometimes they make you do. Oh, look at that. What is that?
What is what?
Okay. It was gonna let me do a screen share and it saw it, but it's not seeing it as a camera. Let me see what else I can do. All right. So what are you drawing? It looks like you're all brown.
Oh, uh, uh, in my OBS, I have my Clip Studio showing.
Gotcha.
Uh, when did you get this green background? Well, this isn't. For the Saturday draw along, I've had that for a while. I actually have to correct the name now. It has to be Monday Night Draw Stream. But I had it back when I was doing the Rumble thing for. I made it. Uh, The overlay, as they call it. Okay, let's do it.
No video devices. So I think I have to figure out how to register a device with it.
It's unusual because um
Usually
the
it just does it.
yeah, for like a virtual camera, it's not even as bad as trying to do
You know
the
what? Let me quit it and come back in. Let me see if that'll do it because I updated
yeah.
the thing. Maybe you just need to. I'll be right back.
Okay. Okay, that's on virtual camera. Do I have my virtual camera on? Yeah. Stop. And then,
For super fans. Am I with you again?
yeah, you're here. And of course, just because I want to turn my camera on, it goes out for a second.
Be something on my Mac end. Let me see if I can do something over here.
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear the dogs?
I heard them yapper a little bit. There.
Yeah, it's so great.
You can now see what what I'm showing through my virtual camera.
I sort of see. I see clip art studio.
Yeah, along with your little thing too.
Hang on. Why are you so small on my screen?
Well, if you click on me, it'll go make me big for you.
There it goes. Yep. Very cool. But I don't show anything yet. I got to get this thing working. Let's see.
Well,
Already done
hopefully, if you
update
get it working
setting.
this week, it'll work for next week.
Yeah, well, if we do it regularly, I guess I won't get 5 updates every time.
Yeah.
Stupid thing. Maybe if I actually paid for it. Is there any benefit in paying for it?
Well, there is some benefits, but that's more for being able to upload bigger pictures and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
For you, probably though, you would need it.
I'd have to make more use of it.
Yeah, and it'd
All
be
right.
better for if in having a server or whatever.
Wow. Okay, so I've actually got 3 different devices logged in. I wonder if that's part of the issue. Very strange. I wonder if I come in via Chrome if it would work better. Let me check that.
Maybe I have the app downloaded on my computer itself, and that's how I
Yeah,
come
that's what
in.
I'm using right now. I'm using the app, but it's giving me all this issue. So let's see if I can flip the script.
Uh-huh.
All right. I'm looking at your server in Chrome. Now I just have to find the Saturday morning draw. Oh, look, there we are. What happens when I try to join?
Let's see.
I think I just took over the screen. Oh, and look at that. Oh, wow. Will this actually do something now? Okay, I see the camera. Turn on camera.
Well, I see your desktop.
Yep, we're partially there. So for some reason, it doesn't like working in Discord app at all.
Okay, that's weird.
That's got to be a Mac crap thing. The one of those weird Mac things. It's just not doing what it should.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe off air or whatever. At some point, we can figure it out. But at least you have it for the moment.
No, I will guarantee you it's something stupid with the Macintosh. This is one of the things I gotta confess because it's always a problem. Like Mac has forever had these issues where no explanation. It just doesn't work, and then an update will happen, and they won't actually take the blame. But
Yeah.
there we go. That should be right reading now.
Let's
See if
see.
that works.
Joshua says, when you decide to update the overlay, you should pick a background color that doesn't look so gross. What's wrong with green? Green's my favorite color. That's why I chose it.
So that's the page I'm currently working on for Cyclopean number 5.
Cool.
I've got like 18 pages of the 24 done. Except for coloring, that's the last stage.
Yeah.
And give me 30 seconds. I'm going to go shut down the living room because can you hear the noise in the background?
A little bit, but it's not that annoying.
Yeah, I hear it. I got to kill it or else it's going to make me upset. I'll be right back. That was good copy. Is anybody else joining us?
I don't know. I let Terry know, but he hasn't responded. So, and
Come on, Terry, join us.
and I'm gonna try and do it the same way that we did for your over on your channel or whatever. Just do it an hour.
That sounds good. All right, I'll be right back. See if you have a topic, or otherwise I'll just draw something.
Yeah, tonight we'll just draw whatever. We can decide at the end if anybody else is here. What we'll do. Now I know Joshua said to draw Muhammad, but I think he's just trying to get me in trouble. I'd have no idea how to draw Muhammad anyways. I have no idea what he would even look like. There we go. I don't know who this guy is, but or although I could tonight, if we're not doing anything particular, go over my piece that I've been trying to do up. Put my shield type characters that I've created over the years. Of course, we got Canadian Shield, and we got American Shield, Hawaiian Shield. Although they're not drawn in, we got Mexican Shield, we got Jamaican Shield.
As long as you don't have panty shield, you're all set. It's a real female product. I was raised by a single mom. I remember.
I was raised by a single mom too, and I don't remember it. And I think I'm glad I don't.
I also had a little sister, so there was a lot of that going around the house when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
We were the ones with wings. Girls, stop it.
Sounds like your dog has something to say about that.
Chewy is very rambunctious tonight, and she's assaulting my Chihuahua. And she doesn't mean anything negative, but boy, oh boy.
So maybe depending on who's here, we'll just draw whatever tonight, and then when we get to it, when we get to about 5 minutes to the end, if anybody else is here, like say Mighty Geek, maybe we can discuss
next week.
Yeah.
What? I think I'm going to draw something totally off of this. I've been working all weekend on this. I did like 6 pages. Not like entirely, but like finished up 6 pages.
Yeah.
My process, I do thumbnails and then I slowly turn them into rough drawings and then I slowly turn them into finished black and whites and
Okay.
then the coloring and then the lettering. Well, the lettering actually happens all throughout the process because I'm adding the script and then editing.
Uh, yeah.
But my
Like.
daughter's talking to me. What's that?
Just finish your statement.
My daughter's talked me into doing a black and white book because she really loves the black and white layouts before I color them. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I think I'm gonna do it for sure. My goodness, let me close my office door. This will take about 3 seconds. Dogs. Love you, girls. All right, that should help. I've actually closed the door on them now.
Yeah, a black and white version could be good. You might get some extra customers or extra purchases.
I have a Halloween book I want to do. I want to focus on Cyclopean. So I
Yeah,
don't know if I'm actually going to do it, but if I do, it'll definitely be in that black and white version stuff.
yeah,
The style that Krista was freaking out on. You know, Krista, she was involved with the Troll book.
yeah.
She was here this weekend and she was totally in love with the Cyclopean stuff. She was like, "It's too bad you're going to color this. I really like it black and white." And I'm like, "Okay, yeah, I do too, but yeah, it's a little late. I can't transition now."
Well, as long
Future
as you
book.
haven't um you've got it saved, the color saved on a different layer, you can just
I could pull off a version of it in black and white. I think what I'll do is a good horror. I have a really cool story in mind, but it's changed a lot. I still haven't committed it to a tight script, so it's still evolving. Like about every
oh
2 or 3 days, I layer it with something else, and I talk to Diana about it, and I say
yeah,
I'm about to script it, and then I don't. Which is just part of the process
yeah. Hey
until
Mike,
I
how
get
are
the
you?
whole story.
Mike's here. He
Is that
says Mike Walters is in the chat, and he says, "Hey
what's
guys,
up,
dropping
Mike?
in to like, share, and say hi." Well, hi
I
back.
got to go visit his show. He doesn't even know when I'm there half the time.
Yeah, he probably because you just lurked, right?
Well, it's because of the stupid TV. It doesn't let me make comments. Like on an Apple TV, and you'd think that it would be sophisticated enough, but it doesn't work like that,
Yeah, well, it's
which is
just like with
unfortunate.
listening. Well, Roku or whatever. A lot of the smart TVs that have the YouTube app in, you can't comment.
That's true, but what's frustrating about that is the darn thing, in Apple's case, is just a Mac Mini with basically a weaker processor, but there's no reason it shouldn't be able to support chat interfaces. It's just them being, I think they're being lazy. I don't think they care about their TV
Yeah,
product. I know they don't care about their speaker. Their Siri is horrible compared to even Google. Their search personal assistant thing,
yeah. Um,
Alexis just kills them.
well, it also might be because the fact that most TVs do not have a keyboard with them. Yeah, you could use the remote to type, but that's a pain in the butt. And that's saying it
And
nicely.
here's the crazy thing. You're absolutely right, right? Like my Mac came with this super cool Bluetooth keyboard that will hook up to the Apple TV no problem. It doesn't have the power in the application to simply type in a text message in a group chat. Like it should be no problem. Should be able to type on chat and just, "Hey Rick, what's up? Good to see you. Hey Mike, what's up?" You know what I mean? It doesn't work right in the app. I don't know. It's like they half baked their idea or something and didn't finish it.
Yeah.
It's frustrating, but I'm used to that with Apple. They always kind of jerk people around.
Mike says just popping in before I go and share my live stream and get ready for my show. Cool, cool, cool. Well, if you've got the link for it, Mike, be sure to pop the link in the chat if you're still here and can hear me.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
That way, if anybody wants to open it up for now and have it in a link, we're only going to be about an hour on here. So,
We'll have to come check out Mike.
yeah.
Anybody heard from Tim lately?
He was in my chat this afternoon.
Cool. Wonder how Melvin's going. He seems to be doing better with it.
Yeah,
Getting some well-deserved attention over there.
yeah. Well, heck, I've been putting up shorts for Melvin. By shorts, of
Yeah,
course.
you just did an inking page, didn't you? You put up an inking short.
Yeah. Well, I've done it
Yep.
from I think page 15 on. I forgot I didn't record it before 15, me doing it, so I did. So it's content for my shorts for YouTube Shorts. Um, you know, after I get through, Canadian Shield 2, what I recorded of it, and putting shorts up for that, and for what's the name of it? Snowdrift. I'm not sure what I'm putting up exactly. I gotta start figuring out content the
YouTube stuff.
for the shorts.
Oh.
Uh, I think I did a half decent one. Like, there's something called Art Crawl here in Hamilton.
Okay.
Every the second Friday of every month. Um, in the downtown area, they have like a thing where you can go sell your artistic wares. And well, I went down there last Friday and I sold one comic and all that, but there was a couple people that set up beside me, musicians. One with a didgeridoo, and another with like a congo and a few other things. And they were playing. I recorded like about just under a minute of it, and put that up as a short with a slight introduction.
I think I actually saw something about that. I didn't watch the whole short. I was at work.
Ah,
A lot of times I'll be at work and like if it's too loud, I have to like jump the video.
yeah,
I mean, I won't get in trouble, but technically I'm working, But if I'm doing an update and it's like downloading and there's nothing to do, I start perusing Twitter and YouTube, my cell phone, and just fill that time.
yeah,
Updates take forever. We have a fast network at work. It shouldn't take that long. So I know it's the servers from the companies, Microsoft and whatnot.
yeah.
That hand looks wrong. I gotta get rid of that hand. Yep, I don't like the hand at all. What are you drawing? I haven't even looked over yet.
Uh,
You got like Canadian Shield Avengers are going on or something.
well, yeah, well, I guess you weren't here when I was saying it. Over the years, I've created other versions, other shields for other countries, if you will.
Oh, that's what the American Shield and the Mexican Shield and
Yeah,
that's what those were.
yeah.
I heard the
So,
tail end of that.
so, like, because eventually I want to create in my universe a shield corpse, if you will.
Yep.
And so, or something like that. I'm not sure whether it's going to be called Shield Corps, but shields for every country. And
It'd be fun.
over the years, for different reasons, I've created new ones. Yes, Mom. Chris, we're doing the Monday night draw stream on my channel.
Yeah, what's
Uh,
up, Mom?
Chris says, "What's up?" He says nothing, but you probably heard. But No, no, just talking about what I'm drawing a little bit. But yeah, I've created, like I had to, obviously I originally created the Canadian shield, and then I created the my American shield sort of to be his American counterpart.
So is
But
he a chump compared to Canadian Shield? Like is Canadian Shield the bigger, baddest one?
the more powerful one, if you mean that, yeah.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Um, and then I was on a show with a couple other friends near the beginning of my channel, and I ended up creating a Hawaiian shield. Oh no, I know Hawaii's part of like
America.
America, but it might be a little bit harder for the American shield to get out there. You know,
Right.
it,
Well, does he have a Hawaiian punch?
no, well he might, but he's got that. He's got. I don't know whether I got it from Moana or not, but he does have that hook like that god in Moana.
Oh, really?
I just can't remember whether I think. And then I had created a Jamaican type shield for a costume party I went to.
Oh,
So that I dressed up in. If you look here, I can show you oh, me in that costume.
oh! Look at that. Ah, it's not so weird to paint. You did costumes.
Yeah,
It's actually a lot of fun to do different stuff.
yeah. So that was I did that, and when I went to Peru, well, no, I was supposed to go to Peru on a missions trip, but in, is that Electro? No, it is not. I but I ended up creating a Peruvian shield and a
So
shieldette as well.
this missions trip, is that with the Shield Corps?
No.
Yeah.
And then uh, more recently, wanting to get a drop on that, I started creating my Mexican shield. I'm just not sure where the picture for that is offhand. And a while back, I was wanting to create another anime, or I mean manga, um, for something one of the companies was having, like Shogun Jump. They were having a contest about if you won, you go to Japan, get a trip to
Oh,
Japan.
no way.
So I created a Japanese shield.
You win?
No, I didn't end up drawing it up to enter it.
Dude. Yeah. You
But
gotta enter it.
yeah, well, it's too late now. That was like 3 or 4 years ago. Um,
Ah,
I wrote a bit of a script. I came up with the concept with his look. And is there a femboy Canadian shield? I'm not sure what you mean by that, Joshua, and I'm not sure whether I want to. But we ended up going to Brazil for um, the mission strip instead of Peru. So I ended up creating a Brazilian shield.
that must have been something else. Brazil is crazy. A great way.
Yeah, apparently nowadays it's even a little crazier. Yeah.
I've only heard crazy things about Brazil, but it makes me want to visit. Particularly with their video game industry. They do some crazy stuff down there with their video games. From what I understand, the Sega Genesis is still being sold down there, and still being supported by third parties,
Oh wow.
which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Like a 16-bit system still alive. dun, dun,
Again, if you look
dun.
here quickly, you can see my Brazilian shield.
Love lime green, you know.
Yeah. Well,
That's
that,
the flag, though, isn't it?
yeah. I went
Oh,
with,
Greenland's
I
in
tried to
trouble.
go with the colors of the flag, try to incorporate flag elements to them. Although,
Yeah. So they'll match their country.
yeah, that's what I did with the Canadian shield, right? So,
That's true. I never thought about that. Red and white is basically the Canadian. That's it, right?
yeah, with the maple leaf, of course.
I just meant color wise, though.
Yeah.
I can hear Diana out there. I don't know if I'm in trouble or not. Hey, honey!
What about a tomboy Canadian shield? Okay, okay. I know what you might mean by a tomboy, but the Canadian shield isn't a girl, so that would matter. Although I do have a character called Major Canada, and is female. And hello, Tim. Speaking of Timothy, a couple minutes ago,
Hey.
it is Chris. Although you figured that out, Tim. So,
We were just talking about Tim saying successful it seems Melvin's getting. That's good.
so eventually, I want to get them all drawn in here, and maybe I don't know, start to expand the whole Shield Corps, if you will. What a boy! What a boy whose name is Tom.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey, do you like the band Extreme?
I've never even heard of them.
Okay, then it won't do any good, but I got to tell you, I love their new album. I still call them albums, folks. From the days of record players.
Yeah, well, see, album does mean just a collection of songs, so that's not incorrect.
That's true. Technically, it's still correct. I think people don't understand, and like, I don't know what they call them today, what the kids call them. Like, because they buy things usually by the track, don't they? If they buy anything, they usually steal it.
Shield. You spelled shield wrong, first of all, Timothy. And yeah, Shield Corps. Basically, my plan is to one day have um, a shield type character for every country. Somebody who goes around defending their countrymen or, fighting crime and all that. Misfits would kick Extreme's asses, Tim. So like I have an American shield. I have going to be having a Mexican shield. I have a Hawaiian shield. Jamaican,
Uh,
Peruvian.
Misfits would have no answer for Nuno Benacort's extreme guitar playing. Very few would, though. Nuno is like a world class lead guitarist. That's why I love the band. He just leaves me stunned every time he picks up a lead.
Timothy says,
Actually,
"Lay off! I worked all day, you bleepity bleep."
I'm
Okay, he
not
did
seeing the
that.
text. I guess I need to go to YouTube to see the chat, right?
Yeah, but I'm reading the
That's
chat, so most of it.
why I'm not seeing it, though. I'm not really there. I'm drawing Cyclopean.
Yeah, I have my window squished, my Clip Studio squished a bit so I can see the chat
Gotcha.
because I think it's important to see the chat and interact with them when you can.
I like the chat.
Yeah. Timothy
Just
says, no, they would just have Doyle beat them up.
no, he would be stunned by the musical sound and he would stop and go, "We're not worthy." Uh, actually, that's what I would do.
Yeah.
In fact, Saw Extreme a couple of months ago, and they were horrible. But it had a lot to do with the venue and a screw up on the sound machine or the soundboard. So I'm wicked excited because I'm going back to see them just under 3 weeks from now at a much better venue that they go to frequently and have very good sound at, from what I hear. And I will at least at last be fulfilled. If the Lord decides to take me at that point, amen. Hello, hot wife. You okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Look at the mess she made.
Yeah, she's been horrible. I'm on Rick's stream right now.
Hi, Rick Stream.
Hey, Diana.
We're having fun. And the amazing artists that you are.
We're just noting that you weren't here.
I'm not here. I'm doing trash, laundry, dishes. Now I'm done. I'm going to sit down and relax and go to bed.
Watch out for those dogs. They're in weird.
Did she read the Canadian Shield yet?
I haven't read anything yet. I'm terrible. I'm a terrible person.
No,
Well-
I
you're
do
not.
have to read it, though. No, I do have to read it. I am going to. I just got finished. What did I just finish reading? Oh my god. Forget.
Well, you finished Herman's book.
Yeah, I just finished Herman's book.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I liked it very much.
As
It was
good
well
as the
done.
first one, even better, right?
Well, I think they're both equally very well written. I enjoy his writing style. I did find this one was a little, he had more, what do I want to say? A lot more background information.
Yeah.
He described the scenes in more detail. Oh my god. All right, let me get out of here. Do you hear my dog?
Yeah, we hear them.
Oh my, I opened the window for you. There you go.
Thank you, honey.
Yeah.
All right, we're safe again.
I noticed that too, that he described the scenes in a little bit more detail too.
8 o'clock.
Yeah, I don't actually read novels usually, so I haven't read either one of them.
Well, he's
She
got
reads
it in
it in-
he's got it in an audiobook format. That's how I got the. I keep meaning to purchase the second one in hard copy, but
Should check that out.
he was nice enough to send me the digital copy.
I should check those out myself.
Yeah. Tim says one day there will be a review of Melvin too. Yeah, and then shortly
I
after.
didn't even get an editor's pass this weekend. Every weekend we're supposed to go through the book. She was so busy she hasn't done her editorial review this week. Which means next week will be hell.
Well, there's
She'll go
something
through
we.
them.
Although, actually, I'm gonna say this, and Tim's gonna bug me about the other one too. But we should try and get. Although I've still got pages to finish, but maybe go over the Cyclopean Canadian Shield crossover. I haven't done much on it. Well, I haven't done anything on it in like.
I really, it's like that year it's actually been 10 months, but the 10 months I put in Man Guy really took me off track on Cyclopean, but it's also renewed it.
Yeah.
I feel refreshed with them. And
because I didn't know you had a book, which I don't think you do. I think you're just joshing me, Joshua.
oh no, I've read Joshua's book. It's in the Old Testament.
Yeah. Well, you mean that book? Yeah, I've read that. I've read the book of Joshua in the Old Testament. And I've listened to it a couple times, too.
Hallelujah. Dun dun dun.
But I definitely think you would enjoy Herman's books if you listened to them. Or
I
Jeff's.
think I will. I only know him as Herman, but his real name is Jeff, right?
Yeah. They're actually not too bad. Well, the first one wasn't too badly priced for an audiobook. And I don't think the other one was too badly priced either.
How do they handle The audio, is that Herman? Is that him reading it, or is it
No, he paid
AI?
for
Or
he paid for a professional to do that, read it,
gotcha.
and it's the same guy that reads both of them.
That's pretty damn cool. I was thinking it would be AI.
No, he, for lack of a better term, interviewed. He had people send him samples of their work or whatever. Actually, there's a show that I think we talk about that on my channel. I had him on. We talked about it when his second book came out.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm having fun. But you?
Yeah, and then of course, well, I'm not sure whether you've caught my streams the last couple weeks. On Wednesday, the couple interviews that I've had.
Haven't caught them all, but I do catch your stuff as often as possible. I at least try to go like it. And then usually I catch a few minutes. If I'm home, I get to watch it. If I'm at work, sometimes I get to watch it.
Yeah, they're the 5
Sometimes you
o'clock
only get a few minutes.
shows. For
Those I haven't been catching. I didn't know there were 5 o'clock shows.
yeah, every Wednesday at 5 o'clock Eastern now, and I'm trying to bring on somebody to talk about their book or whatever, or project, whatever they have going on.
Oh,
Um,
is that working?
Not too bad. Well, I've only done two recently. And actually, this week I'm gonna actually have two people on. Bringing one person on at 5. Telepathic Bunny,
Yeah.
and then gonna have somebody else on at 6. He can stay on, of course, if he wants. Well, we're talking to some guys that did a book called Sector 7 over on that they have up on Fund My Comic.
Sounds familiar. I believe I've heard of it.
Yeah, well, I talked to him briefly about it because I was last week when he was on your show. I was talking about him coming on mine. Hey, Mike's back here and says, at Cross Comics, when you are all done here, feel free to come get a nightly dose of niche news tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, or as you Easterners might know it, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Mic Stand.
I thought applause would be appropriate.
And Joshua says, nice self-promotion, Mike.
Like, where's Terry? Where's Metal? I don't know Metal's situation. I've only actually done like one interview with him before. I don't know if he comes along often or not.
Normally he's just here on Tuesday nights, but that's because it's at 10 p.m.,
Yes, there are 3 general time slots for people. Oh, and it actually is kind of funny because it will run first shift, second shift, third shift, even if they're unemployed.
Yeah.
So usually they take up 2 of the shifts, even if they're home. Like they'll do it in 2 of them and sleep in the third.
And Mike responds to Joshua saying, I do my best. And that's all we can ask for, Mike, to do your best.
Dun, 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 dun. So what else is new? You been following any of the dumb drama on YouTube or on Twitter?
Never.
It's all dumb. It doesn't matter, but
The only thing that I'm hating recently is the one thing that Elon's done for the DMs if you're in the a DM group with a bunch of people and you don't follow one, you're getting these messages all the time, like, oh, to message this person, you need, to get verified. Meanwhile, you're just,
Really?
you're, but to message them. Meanwhile, they're just in the same group as you. I'm not trying to message them. They're just in the same
Right.
group as me. And I can't help that. I don't need
It
this
seems like
messaging.
you're still trying to figure stuff out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like I don't need this message popping every time I go into my DMs or every time I go to check a DM for a particular group. It's
But you
like,
do need it. Elon said so. Elon can't be wrong. He's a billionaire.
of course you can.
Yes, I agree. It's the funny perception, you know? Of course, I still get crap because I pay for the blue mark, but I don't care. Supporting Elon.
Yeah.
Can't buy a Tesla.
I would think actually, is it doing you any good for getting people noticing you or anything like that? Have you noticed or
The blue check mark?
yeah,
Oh, yeah, I get noticed more, but usually the ones who notice are the ones trying to spam me for it. Oh, you pay Elon. And I'm like, I don't take any shame in that. I'm like, yeah, I sure do. I say the same thing I just said earlier. I can't afford a Tesla. So how else should I, try to support this guy who's
yeah,
basically taking on the whole establishment and doing his own thing?
yeah. It's like I'd say, yeah. So what? What's your point? I'm trying to get noticed.
Well, and it's also like you cheap bastards are using it for free. Why are you getting on me? So I think when they get on me, I'm like, I'm not ragging on them for freeloading. Why are they upset that I chose to pay a little bit for an account? I mean, it's not like I'm I don't know. I don't drink. I don't like fish. I don't have a motorcycle. Little Twitter won't hurt me. Not for that purpose. Not for subscription purpose. Yeah, hello.
Yeah.
My name is Peter, and I am the Great Cyclopean.
I get. Is that what you've been drawing? I don't even know what you've been doing this whole time.
Yeah, this is what I've been doing the whole show. Just a quick little sketch of the one-eyed wonder.
Oh, that's a good thing. One-eyed wonder.
Yeah, I've used it a couple of times, but it's not like it's not official.
You should make it official.
Probably should. I should do actually, that would go good on the T-shirt that I have planned. I have a couple of T-shirts planned, but
Yeah.
do some new merch for the conventions. We finally sold out of all the old stuff, so there'll be new shirts and getting a new banner for the table.
Uh,
And I think we might be getting one of the tablecloths. You can buy these like custom printed tablecloths.
yeah.
Pyramid Nights uses them all the time, and they're really cool.
Yeah. I've thought about getting one before. It's just that they are a bit expensive.
Yeah, they are. Diana's honestly going into full show mode, so my budget's gone up because when she wants to spruce it up, it's okay to spend the money. When I want to, it's usually like, well, just wait a little bit. We just got the other stuff. Oh, okay. Whatever you say, babe. But we're also getting fresh metal cards because those have become increasingly popular.
What are fresh metal cards?
Well, you've seen the metal cards before, right? That
Yeah.
like we like to have as we've been selling those at conventions at the same time. and they every time we go out now, they just get more popular. So it's like, yeah, we definitely need to get new metal cards
Oh, so you
because
just
they're
mean
all
new ones, not they're by fresh, not it's not some
by
weird
fresh.
thing.
What I mean by fresh is I'm going to, yeah. There's nothing physically different about them, but I'll be making new artwork or selecting new artwork because I usually, well, the other ones we've done, I've taken them right out of the comics. So I'll do the same thing. I'll pick some great panels and apply them to the card format and put them out on the table and watch them sell like wildfire.
Yeah, my regular trading cards haven't sold that well.
You know, it's something about the metal ones because they have like this shining brilliance to them that just attracts people. We've been selling them even though they're Cyclopean cards. And I say it that way because he's not well known, you know, so it's not like we're selling
Yeah.
based on,
Uh,
well
uh
known trademark.
yeah. Are they like a decent? Have you been able to get them for a decent price?
Yeah, I can't remember the exact price. We sell them $2 a piece and make a profit, so they're not all that expensive.
And about how many do you get at a time?
We've gotten as many as 200, but they will do them as few as you want. Like they're at least the last time I did it, they didn't have a minimum. I doubt they do now either.
You getting? I know I've probably gotten. Are you getting them from a particular website or?
Yeah, it's called Ready Comics out of Arizona, and they do all sorts of stuff. In fact, we were looking tonight, and they have some new stuff that we want to try. Bigger metal plates and stuff. Like I would love to do a 24 by 36, but I don't think they have that. The effect is so beautiful. It's like, yeah. All right,
Okay,
I'm gonna
so what's it? Terry did not show up. We're like 3 minutes away. So from
So
nine
I should
o'clock,
not start a new one.
probably you can. But
It
with
wouldn't make
that,
much sense for the show.
well, you could finish it next week if we're not gonna pick a topic, or we're just gonna sort of draw whatever we want and just chit chat about this, that, and everything.
I'm good either way. I'll show up and do either one.
Um, yeah, I think for now, then we'll just unless we get on it, just with two of us, anyways. We'll just chit chat and draw whatever, you know.
We'll have to find somebody to join us.
Yeah,
I have to
hope.
start like recruiting other artists to join
Yeah.
us.
Well, I will let Metal know tomorrow that we're doing this every Monday now. You know, like I remembered like literally half an hour before. I happened to see a post by Diana of the prototype for the plushie for Great Cyclopean. And
Yes,
then I saw another one for you from you, and it's like, oh crap, the show tonight.
I'm really excited about the Ragdoll Cyclopean. She came up with it in all those. If you look, all the fabric is of course scrap fabric, and she
Yeah,
taped paper I and a paper C on it. I said, "That's it. That's got to be the prototype." And it's going to be sitting in my office on my trophy shelf because I just absolutely love the freak. He looks like a Frankenstein.
we're
Like that's it.
gonna have to show that off on Sunday or not tomorrow,
Wednesday
Wednesday
night.
night. Yeah,
Yeah, I will too, man. And by then she'll have a better one. Now
well,
she's debating about whether or not how she wants to do the clothing, whether or not she wants to have clothing that can come off of Cyclopean, or whether or not she wants to sew the arms like with the proper color for the sleeves and the body
oh,
for the sleeves, or for the color. And she's
I
got
would
to
say,
decide how to assemble it.
I would say just to make it easier for now, just keep it strict. Do the fabric whatever he that color is in that spot. You know.
I think so too. Like I'm letting her do it. She'll probably come to the same conclusion because it's not going to be. It's really hard. Like I remember the old Remco dolls. Even those that were made by factories looked really weird. Like it's hard to put clothing on tiny little plush dolls. It doesn't really work.
Yeah. The only thing is if maybe you can make the top half. If you go with the newer look that you're gonna give them eventually, the jacket with the torn the sleeves off, you could
Right.
do him brown on top, for his skin, and then just do that small jacket and put it on. That would be
Yeah, I'm excited because by the end of issue 5, it's going to be clear that issue 6 is the real knuckle dragger.
yeah.
It's a battle and a half, but he'll be losing all shirts for the time being and going to get to do a lot of like high detailed muscular rage. As he battles Captain Aura to the finish.
Yeah. Or even with the regular plushie with a mum thing, you could do the cape as a separate thing that you sew on.
Yep. She made a plushie for my grandson for his birthday,
Yeah.
and she was going to try to pass him off without a cape. I stopped her right away. I said, "No, he's got to have a cape. He's not Aquaman. The homeboy gets a cape." So she had to add a cape.
So there is my finished product. So far, well, not finished, but
For the evening, you mean?
yeah. And it's
Yeah.
a step up from what it was. Well, somewhat with the two characters. There's step
Ooh.
up. So do I got a white background here? No, I don't. Here, let me create.
Let's see. Hey, I saw a clip of Trudeau getting booed
Uh, nah,
in a big crowd. It was kind of embarrassing.
it's not surprising.
I was a little surprised. I thought he was more popular than that.
Oh no, he's losing popularity by the second.
Yeah, he must be, man. Is it because of the China stuff?
Well, but the thing is, especially ever since what's the name of it? The pandemic. Almost
Yep.
anywhere he goes, he cannot appear in public and not get booed and heckled.
Yeah,
Especially,
Biden's pretty much the same way.
yeah. Oh no, it's way worse than Biden.
The clip I saw was way worse. He was in this huge arena
Yeah.
and he was trying to talk and they just kept booing him down.
Yeah, that's what they do. He gets booed, heckled almost anywhere he goes. People find out. They try and keep it under wraps, but people find out somehow, and
So he's probably going to have difficulty getting reelected.
hopefully, the unfortunate part is, even in our last two elections, he did not win. He won the majority of seats, but he did not win the majority of votes
Right.
because the conservative base was a little bit more spread out. So we didn't get as many seats, if you will.
Gotcha. Yeah, your system is a little different than ours, but
Yeah,
it can really work out to where the most popular candidate doesn't win.
yeah,
Like Clinton had more votes than Trump. He won because of the Electoral College,
yeah,
which was a little strange to people who don't understand that. They're like, "Well, that's cheating." No, not really. It's there for a reason.
yeah. It's
Not
because
that.
a lot of your people are on the outskirts and the middle ground. The flyover states, as they call them, don't have as many people as the east and the west. So
Yep.
they do something to make up for that.
Yep.
In some ways, I wish we had something like that here because there are spots of Canada that are just like that. You know, like Toronto and Montreal, or Ontario, I should say, in Quebec, they basically, once it's gone through Ontario and Quebec, we know who's elected.
Right, because nobody else is going to be able to turn the vote enough.
Yeah,
There's
like
just too many people there.
yeah, there's not enough seats in that in you know in the western provinces beyond Ontario.
Gotcha. Oh, I love the cyclopean, I must be honest.
Yeah,
I
looks
do.
good. Looks good. We're about 6 minutes over, but anything you would like to promote before we end?
Not yet, but it's coming very soon. I'll be promoting the Great Cyclopean #5.
Well, you could
Just
just promote your channel, you know.
well, yeah, I could, but check out HeroShack.com. That's like the
Yeah, or
link
your
tree to
website.
everything.
Yeah, and if you want to
We're
put a link
updating
to
that. Just HeroShack.com. I can, yeah.
put a link to
Um,
that in the
but that's all
chat.
going through an update too, and I highly recommend that once the campaign gets launched. Because I'm hoping to turn that into our basic hub. You know, it picks up our Twitter and Facebook activity anyway, so it would be healthy to use it.
Yeah.
Let's see, why can't I get? Oh, Macintosh is crazy, man.
So, well, definitely thank Chris for coming on, and I'm gonna thank
Thank you.
everybody in the chat for coming by. And make sure to go check out Mike. He's probably got some good niche news. And then, of course, I will be back tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern for my chill stream. Anybody that wants to come on, just chill and talk about whatever. No draw. You don't have to draw. If you do draw, it's probably not going to be shown, but unless
I try to remember that if I can wake up. Hey, look, Joshua wanted us to draw Muhammad. I didn't see that.
Yeah, I did. I think he was half joking. It's hard to tell with Joshua sometimes. Anyway,
yeah, so I'm going over to listen to the mic stand for a bit.
yeah, same here. So we'll catch
All right,
everybody later. Good night. God bless. Have a great
God
day.
bless you guys.